Good morning, good night, or whatever it might be for all you lovely folks out there. It's a farmer here with the Mafia doing another Town Star stream. I just decided that since I I kind of failed on the one last night with the audio from my Discord family that I should get that all fixed and start streaming again. But sadly, looks like most of them are sleeping for the night. But I'm going to go ahead and just tool around with another build, and I'm actually just going to practice with some NFTs I usually don't use so that I can hopefully be ready for whatever the next competition is. Now, that being said, too, it seems like a lot of people have been DMing Farmer Michelle and Mal that I'm one of those guys that's cheating because there's no way I can put up the points I do. I'm just gonna start doing this one so that everybody can see the NFTs I'm working with because I like to be an open book when it comes to Townstar because the more everybody knows about either themselves, their competitors, or anything with Townstar, the better the whole community can be. So yes, you will see all the NFTs that I do have that I do use and utilize for different builds. And I'm actually going to try some of my sugar stuff because I don't have much of that and I kind of want to see what I can do with it. So again, if you are watching, thanks for joining. You have any questions, let me know in the chat, and I'm just gonna slowly, casually build and see what we can do. Alright, let's grab our little desert location and get started. Alright, and since I am utilizing a lot of NFTs, I'm getting rid of everything I can at the beginning. Hey Pixel, is that you joining up again?
I am here.
Hey, hey.
I was just wondering, are you sharing your screen?
Oh, I suppose I should do that too, huh? Give me one moment here.
Yeah, because I was just voice, so
No, no, yeah, the stream was
it
going
might
with
be
my,
helpful.
yeah, the stream was going with my whole video, but the rest wasn't. Oh, yeah, I'm just going through
All
deleting
right,
my
because the voice
stuff.
is lovely, but it's better with image.
Right, exactly. Are you streaming too right now?
I am.
Oh, I love it.
What do you have?
Alright, let's get rid of all this crud here that we don't need. Alright, now that we're not paying anybody anything, let's take a look. Ah, it's got glitched out here for my stuff. Okay, that's fine. As long as the NFTs are in place, first thing always, we put on the skins. Now here's a fun little thing for everybody that thinks I'm cheating. Here's what I'm working with. So yeah, there's a reason I can do some of the things I can do pretty easily, and a lot of people wonder how. Do have quite a few NFTs that help
That's why
about any
people
build.
think you're cheating, right?
Well, they do. I mean, Farmer Michelle even made a post today about saying, we trust us, we're doing everything we can. You would be amazed with the amount of DMs we get. People are saying that Hello World BTB and Moth the Farmer are cheating when we know they're not. So I figure, well, if people think
Right.
I'm cheating here, I'll be an open book. I have a lot of NFTs I use, and it's all about using them the right way to make a heck of a lot of stars. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
man, it has been so long since I've even done anything with sugar, so this is going to be weird. But sadly, when it comes to sugar, I cannot keep up with some of those other big names. I've only got 2 rare simplex stands, so it's just enough to get one of these windmills totally passive. But we will definitely build past that because we got the elf bot as well who can go and harvest stuff for us. And yeah, I know I'm going to be going slow, but it's just a casual Saturday night, Sunday morning build, and I'm in no particular hurry. Been rushing enough this past month. I suppose we should throw up the dragon and get rid of some of this gas. And an express depot to get rid of more of it. And another express depot to get rid of the flour. because sadly, when it comes to what I'm building with sweets, it has nothing to do with cakes, so I don't need the flowers or the wheat. All right, now that we got some funds going. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have deleted my farmer. I forgot I actually have to have him for my my good old peppermint to start. And that and sugar. Uh, and that's a quick way to run out of wood in the beginning. Yay, one sugar and now I'm out of wood. Wait, my stream quality goes down just by adding those clouds and shadows. We'll take it back. I wonder if they fixed where the legendary Tesla will deliver to the Lolly and Pop shop yet. We're about to find out. Otherwise, I've got to build a warehouse too. Nope, she won't deliver to them yet. Farmer Michelle, I'm going to share this with you and see if you can get something done about it. Oh, what am I worried about? We'll just make it stop. And we'll cancel it. And we'll just do it this way. No harm, no foul. There we go. Yeah, I'll get one more lumberjack going just so we can get the wood piling up. And for funsies, let's put another storehouse right up here. And again, for anybody that missed it, always turn doors to each other so they can enter and exit any side of the structures. Or if, say, you had a pond back here or a water pump, you could turn the entrance towards that as well, and it would still create an entrance and exit on all four sides. might already learn something valuable. Get the lumberjacks and wood going before even trying to start the sweet stuff. Sorry about that. I swallowed some spit wrong there and I didn't mute my mic in time. Now I've got to see if that worker's going to be too busy worrying about the sugar cane than he is the actual peppermint. Yep, he sure is. So we'll delete a couple of the sugar cane until we need them or we have more farmers. There he goes for wood. Oh, come on, farmer dude. That is a little saint. Alright, we need to give that guy some walk room. Then I'm just going to throw down this other one so that they can enter either which way. There you go. Hey, first peppermint delivered. Oh, Cranebot beat him to the wood. I'm gonna see if I can go without selling anything until we actually make our candy canes. I know these things should be placed both right by him right now, but hopefully he'll be made soon. That one only has 5 in it then. We can delete that. And put, ah, there's a rock there. That's right. Yeah. And see, since I removed it for a moment, he had to go back to the front again. And I just flushed the sugar cane out of here because between these two I can store 100 sugar cane, and that guy needs to be saved for peppermint. Because eventually, once they're all built, it should actually start filling up a little bit quicker, but pretty sure that legendary lollipop is going to take them out as quickly as they come in. Yep, it's going to be time for another lumberjack. You know what, let's get the wood pumping. If anything, I can just keep building more windmills. Oh, I suppose I should have been watching my funds. Looks like we will have to sell some sugar before we sell anything else. You know what? Maybe we'll just see if we can get up to 25 sugar cane and just sell them with the dragon, and we should be good to go.
You hear me?
Oh, I hear you, Albert. How you doing? Oh, can't hear you now if you're trying to talk again.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I don't know why I don't hear you.
Um, I would just go to your Discord settings, go to your voice and video, and just make sure they're set up to the right devices. I have that problem all the time. Yeah, I'll put one more down. Hopefully get enough to let that dragon go quickly. There we go. Now we're starting to get some wood so I can complete these. This shows you actually how often I actually do sugar stuff. Yeah, I know you can't make it another minute. That's why I'm hoping we get enough stuff going, or I've got to sell some sugar.
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you again. Can you hear us? Okay, hello, 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 Albert. Alright, fine, fine, fine. I'm gonna sell a stack of sugar. Uh, Ooh, he's not gonna make it back in time. They're gonna drop their stuff. And boom, here it goes. Nope, got him money just in time.
Hello, hello.
I can hear you.
Hello? Yeah.
Can you hear us now? Oh yeah, and usually I go and throw this guy down for pumpkins, but hadn't even been thinking about it. Just 'cause I hate watching them walk slowly, I have to give them the pathing. Wonder if I got anything to set down here that won't give him shade. Ah, that'll work. Put the Mr. Puddles down. Now we can enter and exit every side. And he will keep the green timer that way. Oh, we're finally going to make the first candy cane. Now, had I practiced this, I probably could have been making candy cane in about 15 minutes, but I'm a noob when it comes to sweets.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us now?
I hear you, but
Hey, finally. Felt like the Verizon guy for a while.
wait a second.
No problem. Hey, first candy cane. I'm also just going to throw a woodshed up here for these guys that walk all the way over to drop off wood and then someone beats them to it. So yeah, you can see everything that's happening here, and NFTs honestly make the rush so easy. And it is an unfair advantage. Well, I shouldn't say unfair, but it is an advantage to those that have invested a lot of money into the space. But honestly, the way I started was with nothing, just trying to learn the game, figure it out, and then got myself my $8 gala the first time I actually placed in the top 100, and I decided it was time to start getting some NFTs. And May Mayhem is a beautiful thing too, because if you don't have any NFTs, you can still make hundreds of dollars and start your own similar Town Star quest to build up the wallet with NFTs and get better and better in the competition. Now what I would probably do as I get towards an end build is I would actually have a whole, like my whole peppermint field, I would be having the sugar windmills spread out to be green timers because these little guys are not affected by shade at all. So then I could have them right within the whole fields and no one would be losing their green timers. Alright, now as soon as this last one gets built, we should see them start to produce it a whole lot faster. Alright, farmers, let's go. So I don't know if I was the only one that saw that, but they the Lolly and Pop guys went into here to drop off the candy canes and then they just disappeared for a moment. I'm gonna have to watch to see if that happens again. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell some sugar just so that I don't run out of space for it. No, let's just put another one right here. I have to wait till I sell some sugar. Actually, will sugar cane give me enough to build it? Just barely. Alright, now I have to watch this guy to see if he disappears again. And in we go. Oh, that's what happened. He went straight through all that before to get up to the silo. Okay. So I'm not going crazy, I guess. Let's get rid of that sugar cane so I can take that other one back out. Alright, let's get all the peppermint growing at once, guys. And yes, I have found that it does seem to help your guys produce a little bit smarter if you continually talk to them and tell them they're doing a good job. Suppose it'll help to put the crane bot back down. Nice. One more and we can make a sale. And we probably won't make another sale of candy canes until we get to 25. Actually, we're about to sell some pumpkins too.
Hello.
Hey Albert, welcome back. Can you hear me again this time or not?
I hear the sound, but not voice.
So you hear the sound from the game? Or from like your desktop audio stuff?
Now I hear you.
Okay. What setting did you have to change just so we might be able to help people in the future?
The headset.
Oh,
Uh,
you had to
my
go into the
headset
wrong
and
output?
in the audio there with the what to hear there. That's
Ah,
the setting.
gotcha. That's okay. I recorded a 4-hour YouTube video uh, or a YouTube stream that I didn't record the desktop audio, so I was just talking to the voices in my head, and I didn't get to capture any of yours or Beasties or Family Man's great commentary.
Yes, I see that, but it hear your voice. It's working your voice. It's okay if they hear your voice and your thought or what you think
No.
about. They will help them.
Oh yeah. When I see you, you dropped the link for it in the Gala videos Discord.
Uh-huh, yes, I drop there, but you must to drop there to have an picture or something like that.
Oh, they removed it
Yeah.
when you did it?
No, they don't remove it. I don't have. Maybe you must to have a special link there
Oh, okay.
with the shortcut. You see?
Yeah, I'll have to
Uh,
check that out when we're done here.
you see it. I put it there, but no video, no inside.
No problem. I'll check it out here later, and I'm not too worried about dropping that one in there since I failed with the audio. Oh crud,
No, it's okay.
I gotta sell those pumpkins quick, or these guys are gonna be dropping everything.
Okay.
Alright.
Now,
And I'll actually build another silo. And I suppose we can start getting ready for industrial, although if you're using a dragon and a script, you actually don't really need industrial anymore as long as you keep things stored and balanced.
yes, but now I put it because I made more than I can sell with the
With the dragon, are
dragon.
you kind of far away from town?
And you see there in the right corner, I put there the to have gas station, but I can move there to put another things there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, once you get
And
everything balanced and you can see what you can do with the dragon by himself, you might be able to add
what
some more.
yes, what to put there. And I thinking about to that through to move it little like that. Uh, um,
Oh, any of our new members, I mean, you probably saw that I was streaming. You can talk in here, it's no big deal. All are welcome. Ask questions, we can explain things, give everybody more knowledge. I just, when I stream things, I start to take for granted that people know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. So if you have any questions as to what I'm doing as to why, I can kind of explain it for you.
with let's with I give you in DM to see
I'm streaming
if
right
you
now though, man.
oh okay.
So if I switch to that, they'll see all of our discussions.
No, it's no problem. Uh, I will give you. Just, I don't know. It's working here to give you share screen. I must do. Now I am in the laptop and tried things here, but it's slow my PC when I talking here.
Ah, well, at least you're
Maybe.
not using mobile data now to try to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Producing too much sugar. Almost making it sound like that's a bad problem. Right, maybe it is time to put
I'll
a
move
warehouse. Where to
the,
put it?
my PC.
There we go.
Come back.
Rain upon air and Christmas Baba.
Hey, Benjay.
With Valiant Radio.
Oh, boss.
30 p.m. on GTV.
I'm hearing all your background noise, Benjay.
Come again, boss.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. It's afternoon here in Philippines.
Yep.
Yes, it's already 1:49 p.m.
Now here, what you do? Rush for?
Yeah, I just hadn't played around with sugar for a while, so I was pretty rusty, as it's quite evident with this build I'm putting up. So I just decided to play around with sugar, and I figured I'd stream it again since I didn't record the audio last night.
Yeah, I watch little your video, but I hear you. The voice,
No,
your
you hear
voice.
me, but you don't hear anybody else.
Yes.
Yeah, but we were having some discussions the whole time, so when I kept answering and responding, it just sounds like was hearing voices in my head and responding to them out loud, which
No,
kind of was.
they see when we talking.
Yeah, they
They,
could see the little
yes,
green
yes.
light up, but unfortunately
Yeah.
that audio wasn't being recorded.
Mhm.
This actually wants me to or makes me want to do a full map candy cane build again. Haven't done that since the meta before the new year. 15, 3, 7.
Very
Okay.
good.
As soon as this next shop gets up, I think I'm gonna go take a little smoke break. Everybody's waiting for wood now. Oh, I suppose I can actually start building my industrial stuff. 3.
The feed mill, it's important to be in some position or is not important?
The feed mill, now with the 10-second timers, it's not near as important. It was always good to have them as close to the trough as possible, but I don't know. The positioning is always key, but I don't think it's as important as before because it's still got to wait 10 seconds to fill up again. Come on, give me some more wood. There we go. This is one heck of a cluster hodgepodge here. I feel so embarrassed to actually show this.
And you will play in one server?
Yeah, I'm just in the play to earn 1 right now.
In what server you are?
The play to earn server 1.
Ah, little server one. I'm in 3, Beast in 2.
Yeah, if you guys are going for uniforms, definitely want to spread out a little bit. Don't want to all
Yes,
be competing against each other, because you know you're going to be competing against enough BTB.
yes.
And it is so tempting. I've been going back and forth in my head. It's like, should I go for a good uniforms or should I go on the weekly competition? But so tough.
Yes, there, if you enter in the first 3, it's more money
Yeah,
there.
my plan actually is if I cannot hit at least 120 uniforms per hour, I'm not gonna join.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play the weekly comp.
Yeah, that's
Yes, me too the same. No, must do 120,
no,
130 is too much.
well, I mean, if you can do
Even 120 is
130,
hard.
yeah, if you can do 120 plus, I mean, you've got a shot. But I mean, I want to see someone hit that 150 mark again. But I don't know if it's possible. And I've been tooling around with some stuff too to see if the meadows actually are going to be more productive than having all those feed mills and troughs and ATVs and everything. Because yeah, they have a 45-second timer, but if you're saving space and saving workers, I'm just not sure if you put more meadows down if it's going to be more of a self-sustaining build. Maybe if the meadows were 30-second timers, I don't know with the 45.
It's hard as well. Like if I'm trying to make a wool rush before, but I'm struggling because the dragons cannot keep up. But
Mm,
I think I have a feeling like we're gonna need at least 30 ATVs just to make like 600 wool, and that's too much space. So
yeah, it is.
I'm not
That
sure.
I mean, and I wonder too if maybe supplementing with meadows might work too. It's
Yeah,
just so much to try to figure out. I don't know. It's gonna be good though to see what some people come up with. If I had the time to just sit there and go deep into Cool Whip, I might try to build one, but I've been spending way too much time in Cool Whip.
yeah. I don't know if I was able to like make a cool whip layout for at least 1 hour. I think it always take me like 2 to 3 hours at least.
Yeah, yeah, you go in with
Yeah,
the
so
good intentions that, okay, I'm just gonna throw something down here and test it out, and then you get done after about an hour and you're like, oh, well, I could move that and I could put that there, and then maybe I could tweak that. I mean, you spend more time in there than sometimes you do on the rush.
yeah, that's why. And I don't know, like they will be announcing the meta 1 hour before competition. So
That's gonna be a
yeah,
crazy grind, and I'm gonna know what the meta is about 15 minutes before the competition.
that's even worse.
Well, just whatever it is, I mean, you guys kind of know what I'm working with NFTs. If you think there's any certain thing I should do, just DM me. I'll take a look. I'll get my groggy morning going, get my coffee, get my glasses on, and just see what we can do. I honestly really hope, though, they go and say something like NFTs will not provide any utility. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean at least it's an even playing field at that point.
Exactly. I would love to see some of the people that end up on top that week, because you know what? Those are going to be the true competitors. With all the the higher positions being more of a pay-to-win position, and everybody else scraping for the lower positions. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great because you can still earn without NFTs, but it is just rough seeing some of the people like, well, me that have all this stuff going, and you just feel there's no way you can compete. I just want to have everybody have the ability to compete on the same playing field. It'd almost be like nostalgia for me playing a year ago. And it'd be good too, since I've been practicing those no NFT desert rushes.
Yeah, I haven't tried the no NFT wood rush with medals yet. I did flower before I played with NFTs, but
Yep.
that's it.
On flowers before though was really tough with having to get all the wood and wheat to them.
Oh yeah, at the start, it's gonna be really slow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I have no gas, so I better build another storehouse just to be safe.
The rush is very important, and you
Very.
do it millimetric.
You do it what?
Millimetric, and on with with uh,
Haven't heard about that word millimetric.
Yeah,
Maybe put it
millimetric.
on there.
millimetric. It's way to put in and translate.
Okay.
Millimeter. You hear me?
Millimeter?
Yes, millimeter.
Oh,
Still not sure. Are you talking like it's all about min-maxing?
Yes, I think
Where you minimize
every
the inefficiencies and maximize
yes,
the
yes,
strengths? Okay.
every centimeter you pay attention. You be very careful.
Yeah. Yeah, with the rush, I mean, it gets to the point where you almost have to have every click planned out. And then you just figure out
Uh,
what works
we
best for
we
you.
are not there.
Yeah,
We are
and
not there now.
I don't think any of us are going to be there if they go and unleash something amazingly different an hour before the competition. We're all going to be scrambling to try to figure out the rush.
Yes, to know you must to do that, you sell that, you have that money, you do that. No?
Hmm. It's going to be very difficult, but it's honestly got me so excited because it's it's so different, and it's just going to be a heck of a grind for 2.5 days. It's going to be amazing. Alright, now they're actually keeping up with the peppermint, so I don't have to worry about getting to 25 pumpkins. And we're doing okay. I think I got time to walk away for a smoke, but I will still be on the headset.
I don't know if my layout is good.
Well, the main thing is at least you still have some time to build, practice, tweak, and see what kind of numbers you can get. And I mean, heck, as long as you're producing uniforms, if you don't like your numbers, just let it run overnight and then destroy everything, retool it, and try it again.
Now I want to make. I must to make wool yarn
Hmm.
120, and after that I will go for. This is the key. What I thinking, but I don't know if it's the. I want to make 125, 30 wool yarn.
Yep. It's gonna be anybody that can produce 120 or more has a shot at those tops on each of the play to earn, but it's all about who you're competing with on which server. Now, if you can hit 130, I think you can almost guarantee you'd be in one of those payouts. But if you can nail 140 or more, yeah, definitely go to one of those and try to get that $4,600.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm actually going to do with this build I'm doing right now, like I said, being the farmer, I think I can always walk away from the game for a day, take a break, but even though May Mayhem has drained me for Townstar, I still want to play it every freaking day. So I decided, well, I failed with the audio on the last stream. Let's put another one up and let's just try something I haven't done in 5 months, and then get some funds going, and then maybe I'll just start tooling a uniform build without any real idea of how I'm gonna go towards the end and see what happens. If it's something I can start producing 124, you can almost guarantee I'll be spending the next 4 hours in Cool Whip.
Yeah. Is this desert build like what is this gonna do? Like
This is just for
is it
fun.
best?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not doing any real grind. I'm just throwing stuff up here and there just to produce some candy canes, because I haven't given candy canes much love for a while. And then I'll probably end up just switching and doing some candy canes and pumpkin pies and just let it go for a while to mass funds, and then build a uniform build and see what happens.
Great.
And I'm actually gonna, I'm thinking I'm gonna try the uniform build just to begin with nothing but meadows, just to see what it can do without a wheat stand.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also curious about that. Like
Yeah,
maybe
I mean
medals are
it's just
good.
it's probably not gonna be any better, but it's just something to try and compare and compile data and just see what works. And honestly, if someone comes in without any NFTs and they can produce, 90 to 100 uniforms an hour just using meadows, well, heck, that might be a good build for anybody to use for every competition week. Although it'll all depend on what they end up doing with the blue steel stars, because that's still going to be the best one right now for no NFTs. Because you should be able to produce, about 13 blue steel without NFTs?
Yeah, I've heard people made 13, 14. I think Roka, but he has 10 skins with
Okay.
no NFTs. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
12
think
to
Roka got
13
like
with
50.
absolutely nothing, that's still going to be putting you at a pace of, 120, 125 uniforms. So yeah, that would be still better. But I have a funny feeling now with all the style and rides out there, the blue steel stars might come down a little bit. And I kind of hope they nerf the oak barrel stars a little bit, just not the money.
Yeah. I mean, it's always been like the Oak Barrels.
Yeah, and
If there's on top 50 at the early game.
yep. Although now with the dragon, if you've got the simplex sugarcane stands and elf bots and the water availability, you just go and place a heck of a lot of sugarcane, let the elf bots fill up like legendary sugarcane storage, and you just sell them in stacks of 25, sell the sugar in stacks of 25, and heck, if you've got any lolly and pop shops, you can throw them down and just start mass producing candy canes and get that 225 or 225,000, I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that actually might be more effective than oak barrels.
Oh yeah, like, because like there's only a few ingredients for candy canes.
Yep,
Especially if you have those like candy shop NFTs where you can place them for
exactly.
free.
You don't have to pay the
Maybe soak flowers.
150,000 to place them.
Yeah.
I used to have 3 of them on here, but got rid of a couple so we could get more styling rides. Alrighty. Now, are you guys waiting for peppermint? Yeah, you will be.
So that's like peppermint and sugar. Oh, it's the energy. It's
Yep.
still energy, but it's fine.
And just playing around with this build, I can see already how you could maximize it to get 3 placeable lolly and pop shops right away, and you could really move up quickly and have the funds to build whatever end build you're going for real quick.
Yeah.
And honestly, the lolly and pop shops are pretty, well, I shouldn't say cheap, but much more affordable right now on OpenSea too.
Oh, really?
Oh
I might
yeah.
actually buy one. I'm thinking of buying like an NFT that will generate town coins, just so that on my account I'm also like
Yep.
earning town coins every day. So yeah, that's something I'm also thinking about. I
Oh
might
yeah.
buy the candy shop if I think it should be a bit affordable.
Oh yeah, especially with your May Mayhem winnings.
Yeah, that's what I plan to use.
Although, I mean, what I've kind of been preaching to everybody, although I have a tough time doing it myself, is with where everything's at right now, hold. Just hold that gala. Just wait for
Oh
it to
yeah,
go up, and I mean, it won't take long, I think, once the whole market starts to recover for gala to double or triple again, and then maybe go spend it on some NFTs.
oh yeah, yeah, that would be awesome. But if Gala goes up, like the value of NFTs will also follow,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, but
they're also
usually
gonna be expensive.
usually not as fast as gala goes up or down,
Okay.
because like a lot of the things are kind of half off, or maybe even, 25% of what they used to be, but gala is also down about 1,000% of what it used to be.
Okay, so I just need to watch the market then.
Yep. I would just watch the balancing act there and see what happens. And it's honestly still going to depend on what we see for future competitions. Because if I mean, all the data they've been able to get from May Mayhem, I have a funny feeling we're gonna probably start seeing at least our competition coming back every other week, if not weekly again. And when the competition's
Yeah,
running weekly, those NFTs do go up in price just because people want to use them to place.
definitely. Yeah.
And I want to see us go back to where we have 2 weeks of vanilla and then 2 weeks of some random stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, at this point, to be honest, I don't care if we play like one competition a month as long as
Yep.
the price will be like 4,000 or a 4x or something the
Yep.
end of the weekly.
Yeah,
That would
that
be
wouldn't be
awesome
bad
as
at all,
well.
because then everybody would have a chance to go and compete, grind out for a
Yeah.
week, and then just have a few weeks of downtime to get ready for the next one. I mean, in my mind, I think the best way to do it would be we have 1 week of a vanilla competition, 1 week off, and then at least 3 to 4 days before the start of the next one, they tell us what the meta is going to be so we can all work our builds.
Yeah, like a meta change every month. That would be awesome.
It
But I
honestly
think
wouldn't be bad too if for the meta they do just announce it 1 hour before.
yeah.
Keep everybody on their toes for those meta weeks and then go back to their tried and true for the vanilla weeks. Oops, I made too much oak wood. Yeah, I definitely think if you've got those simplex and then you've got the lolly and pop shops, it can go really quickly. Although, I mean, farmers aren't really that expensive. You could go and throw down 10 farmers to keep harvesting your sugar cane and keep your peppermint going, and it won't be that expensive. They'll just be slow. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might look at some more lolly and pop shops, especially if they keep the crafting ingredients where they're at right now. once they had it up to, that 10 peppermint to 10 sugar cane, or the 10 peppermint to 10 sugar and the 10 energy, it just wasn't viable.
That's a lot of resources.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we're actually making more peppermint than you guys are using again. Looks like I might have to put another shop up.
How many energy does it need now? Like the candy canes?
5, I believe.
5.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 5 right now.
Yeah, so you still need like power plants.
Yeah,
You
power
don't have
plants,
those
or
Teslas.
I mean, if you've got the turbines though, you could,
Oh, turbines, yeah.
yeah, you could get a couple workers going and keep a warehouse stocked for them.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Just put the warehouse next to the candy shop. That works too. Yeah.
Yep. Especially with how long it takes them to produce them. That allowed the energy to build back up, and then they'll go and snag all their energy and good to go again. Unless you are using one of these guys, like the legendary here only takes 1 minute. So he eats up resources 3 times as fast as these guys back here. I just have to make sure if I need another silo or not. Oh wait, I can get rid of the fuel storage now.
Yeah, I think that's still like a good rush though, because
Mm-hmm.
like sugar sells for a lot of money, so yeah, it's gonna be fast.
Well, and I think too that if they keep everything the way it is and don't go and give us a whole new slew of rebalances, I think
Yeah.
doing candy canes in the beginning would be good, because you could just go and get a ton of farmers, get a ton of sugar cane going, and then just start making a ton of sugar, start selling off the sugar, and then as soon as you can afford it, start popping down one candy shop, put a ton of turbines up, and just start slowly going from there. I'm just not sure for like no NFT if it's going to be quicker to go candy shop or if it's going to be quicker to do like wool.
Yeah. I mean, like wool and sugar, I feel like they have the same pace. They're
Hmm.
both fast. Yeah.
And
They're
then I
easy
mean,
to scale.
flour is really fast, but I don't know. It's just when you don't have the NFTs and you have to eventually get to that industrial, you're either going to have half your map be wind turbines, or you're going to have to get that industrial going by an oil seep and start pumping out energy that way. I don't know. I just want to find the best for everybody to be able to use and figure out and maximize for themselves. But yeah, I think everybody who doesn't have NFTs should definitely try flour, sugar, uh, possibly the candy canes. That I would wait to do that though until you're pretty versed on how to get yourself to gas. Because that one's going to be a lot more touch and go, I think. Alright. Yeah, so these guys, yeah, taking the 323 seconds takes a little bit of time. Oh, and we're maxed out on wood, so I am good to get rid of that lumberjack. Let's get rid of that one. Then we can put another lolly and pop up. Oh, as soon as I sell candy canes. 4-3, 4-3. Yep, he'll be full power too. Oops. While we wait, we'll put a Mr. Puddles there so we can block the entrance. So are you to your full uniform build yet, Beastie?
I'm still on my wool rush.
Okay.
Still trying to figure out how many wool I can produce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you're done with your Cool Whip build, or at least the temporary Cool Whip build until you find out how much wool you can make.
Yeah. I guess I want to know how many space I have left for
Hmm.
like if it's gonna be viable.
And are you using both wheat stands in to kind of spread everything out a little bit?
Yeah, I have them maxed out.
Okay.
What you think about my layout? It's okay, it's good, it's not good.
Oh wait, yeah, you sent me a
You
full
see
build.
some
I don't know.
mistakes there.
I haven't been to like full build yet, so I don't know as well.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
testing.
that's a tough thing with a lot of us right now with all the changes and then the May Mayhem going. Even though we all used to do a whole lot of full uniform builds, we haven't done it with the new changes yet, so it's tough to say what is good and what isn't good right now. Alright, looks like I needed to get another sugar cane going. Maybe a couple.
Oh, you have 3 weight stands, Albert. Like where? I think you
I
need
ha-
more. You
I
need more
have
feed mills. This will not be enough.
I have 4
Yeah, I think you need more feed mills.
feed mills, huh?
Yeah.
More.
Yep. The main
Okay.
thing is
I
just to
I
make
change it.
sure that you keep those troughs stocked, and if you're constantly running out and those sheep are walking from one trough to the next as you add one uh, feed to each one, that's gonna kill that production. Oh, looks like we can almost do a dragon sale of candy canes. Too bad the dragon doesn't earn town coin, then that'd be the thing I'd be telling everybody to get.
You you see where I put it, the truth down there? It's okay or is not okay?
I don't know. I think it's bad. Yeah. I think it's better to just put them close to the feed mills because you're gonna waste a lot of walk times to your ATVs instead of them collecting the next feed. They're gonna be walking way too far. So
I
yeah,
put it there to the sheep pen to be near for the sheep pen.
yeah, but you can like I don't know. Maybe you can bring it down. I'm not sure as well. Like the sheep pens are too slow as well. So if you place them that far, like because you have like toss like at the top as well. So that is where they will drop the feed mills. They will not drop it on the toss that's below.
It's more okay to be up there, huh? To don't
Yeah,
be down. Okay, I
and you
will.
don't need this many sheep pens. Like if you don't make enough feed, eh, some of them will just be idle.
Okay, I will put there a sheep pen and change it.
Now, this is the fastest dragon I've ever had.
How many seconds is the
He's a whole
travel time?
13,
30. Oh wow.
and selling one candy cane load gives me 550,000.
To put there 4, it's okay or not? How many truck to put there up?
Let's see if we can see
I
him
think
leave.
30 will be enough.
Go, go.
I put like a 4.
Alright, now to put some other stuff up. I just about brought up a Cool Whip build just to build a candy cane rush. 'Cause I'm kind of liking this. I mean, it's a lot less boring than the oak barrel rush. But I think I'll have to get a good rush with these guys figured out and compare it just to see how many well, I can't really get the true stars out of it because those will probably be adjusted again after we get new meta, but I'm just looking at the price. If you do it right, yeah, you might be able to outpace oak barrels for funds, even just having some limited NFTs.
It also has like more stars than oak barrels, or they're just the same.
Yep. And I mean, the only difference is you have to have a dragon to probably maximize it.
Yeah.
And flush those guys out.
Now I will put half of them, and I must to made 60 with half my chic pen.
Yeah, I think you need to like test the sheep pens, because depending on how you position them, they will make more or less wool. So because I think the biggest bottleneck is going to be like the wool, and then the rest will be like easier.
And it's okay how I put it, or I need to change something.
I'm not really sure. It
Yeah.
looks good, but
Yeah, the main
I
thing
don't
is we
know.
just all have to build what we think looks good, start testing it, watching it for inefficiencies,
I
sharing the
can make
info, and going from there.
the sheep pen, they go quickly on the road to put the road there or something.
I'm not sure. I think it's better if you just, because like the roads, it's gonna take too much space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it works, but if you have if you have like sheep pens on the other side where there's no toss, then maybe you need to put a road. But I think I'll just put a toss near instead of like having a road, for me at least. But I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah, right now it's all speculation till we can get them up and get them tested.
And I put there for true. It's okay. Or for sheep pen, I put one true.
I think that works.
Hmm? It's work. It's okay.
It should. Remember, Albert, we really don't know until we build it and test it. Because
Uh,
we could give you all kinds of info based on what it used to be, but we haven't built these full builds yet since all the new changes to the feed and the sheep and everything.
And now I try to do it with the logger lumberjack house. I try to do it with the lumber upgrade. Maybe it's be more quickly.
Alright, I think the new game plan, just get 20 haunted porches and rush real quickly to pumpkin pies. Yeah, but definitely don't worry, Albert. Once I get this all figured out for some candy canes, I'm just gonna let it run through the night, and then I will probably start building uniforms,
Uh-huh.
and then see what I can get figured out. But unless I can hit 130 to 140, I've got to stick to the competition. Well, especially because I have to try to get top 10 this last week.
Mm.
I
What?
mean, like top 10 base, like almost the same, or
Almost, and I think I have a
almost.
better chance at top 10 than I do top 6 on the play to earn servers, but it's also going to be a huge balance between all the big names out there to see which they choose to play in. Because if, half the people that were in top 10 have stellar uniform builds and think it's just going to be much easier to have the build ready and say, okay, I'll let it run when the competition starts instead of having to do a rush. It might actually be a lot easier to get higher in the rankings. And especially with us not knowing beforehand what it's going to be, everybody should almost have a uniform build set up just in case it ends up being something they don't think they'll be able to compete well with, and that way they could take a shot at trying to get the 4600. I almost wish though that they would have done the prizes for the uniform stuff a little bit different, where they would have done like top 4 on each server get the 4600, and then make the top 2 no NFT on each server get some money too. Because I would love to see someone with no NFTs pump out a 90, 100 uniform an hour build and be able to get enough money to get that wheat stand so they can try to go faster.
Hey, Farm Daddy.
Oh my goodness, Red's in here, and I'm actually going to record his audio this time.
You've been warned, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I actually was able to take the NSFW off the last one because I was recording only my voice. So you must be all done with tanks for the day, huh?
Dude, I just got finished working for like
Oh
12
God, that's right. Yeah,
hours.
you had the open, close, and catering tonight.
Yeah, it was today was a day, dude. But they tipped us so fat. Like, dude, I took such good care of these fucking people. They really appreciated it. Like, you could tell they had money. We were catering at their mansion,
Oh God.
and dude, I took such good care of everyone. Like, their kids loved us, their wife loved us, their fucking dude, they fucking loved us. And so they tipped us so fat that all
That you're
of
gonna
us,
be buying more Town Star and Star Atlas NFTs, you're saying?
dude, yeah, like, okay, so not only did I get paid $100 just for the catering, right? Just for the catering. That was only 6 hours worth of work.
Yep.
Right? A little bit less. Drop it. Good boy. Back up. Good boy. But on top of that, they tipped us all $100.
Oh wow. $200 for 6 hours work? Hell yeah.
Dude, all I did was sit behind the bar and serve people and crack jokes. Like,
Oh, so what you
it
do
was
every day on Discord too, you're saying, huh?
pretty much, except I got paid to do it, bitches.
Well, hey, you got paid to do it the other day on Discord, because you got your $75 out of Town Star.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, if you're looking at the stream
So,
too, it probably
yeah.
looks a lot different from what you normally see me build.
Yeah, I'm only seeing a Tesla, a fucking candy shop. Candy shop? We don't have fucking candy shops.
Yeah, we do. Right there.
Well, you do this time.
Yeah, I
so
know.
you do it before.
I'm just playing for fun right now and having a
What
good
the fuck is
time.
that Christmas tree?
That's the elf bot. See, he's zooming around, taking sugarcane over to the windmill.
What is
And
he, like a farmer?
He's okay. He's
Jesus
like a
Christ, he's fast, like a little fucking crackhead.
yeah. He's like a Mr. Puddles, but he'll do everything sugar related.
Oh,
So he'll
just
go
sugar
and
related though.
yeah, he'll go and harvest it. He'll take it straight to
Oh, so him
windmills
with
that
a
need it.
fucking candy shop is clutch.
Yep, and with the two simplex sugarcane stands here, I'm passively giving these guys like 9 total sugarcane every craft, so they only
Fucking
need a
hacks,
few.
bro.
Yeah,
Hacks.
yeah, that's why I'm playing with it,
Hacks.
because I haven't played with it for so long since the dang Legendary Style and Rides came out. It was oak barrel, oak barrel, oak barrel, and that's getting so dry. I wanted to have some fun doing something different, and now I think I kind of like this rush. I might have to get a couple more of these guys here.
Fuck, dude. I need to find some goddamn scholars.
Oh, for Pega?
Yes.
Oh, I need to get some more lumberjacks.
Be right back.
Alrighty. Grab me one too. Okay. 5, 2.
Hindi nga daw may connect nila Ate Mati yung wifi nila dito sa laptop.
What she said.
Meron yung logo ng wifi dyan. So,
Don't know.
Why, is someone getting in trouble?
Me, I paid 20,000. I be in forest. I paid 20,000.
Oh,
Very.
I'm sorry about that. I hate forest. It's great
Oh,
when you're
that.
trying to rush sugar, but oh, it's rough.
Mm.
Desert, half the time I just go and bank my funds, and then when I don't have
It's
anything
good
else
for
to spend them.
non-NFT.
Yep. Well, in desert's better, period, for everyone. About the only issue you ever have is you just don't have the multitude of starting tiles that have riversides.
I got a question.
Yeah,
The fuck is your oil seep?
I don't need it.
The fuck you mean you don't need it?
I got the haunted pieces, remember?
Oh,
When I did the recording.
hacks.
Hey, you're probably soon gonna have that hack too, to where you can sell your oil seep.
I have been liking desert more. It makes it so much easier to clear the space
and
like,
utilize it.
yeah, and build how you want to build. Like,
Yep.
that's a vastly underrated, because normally, like, the rush, you have to like work around the trees and like, okay, gotta work with what you got.
Well, and I mean, forest was always good just for all the passive water, but then when they took it, because I actually used forest even for a while when I started getting NFTs, just because you could get quite a bit of money from getting rid of all the ponds and then just utilizing the
Yep.
marshes and the NFTs you have. But now that you get half the money you used to from destroying the ponds, and you have to spend an extra 5,000 to destroy the natural trees, yeah, it's just not really viable for anybody anymore. And then if you get a good oil seep position
They'll probably swap that around again.
I don't know, because they want people to actually go to the desert locations more and start building there, because it's always such a rush for any of those water spots. But anybody that's playing for a while knows that those water spots usually come with a hefty price unless you get on the Nile. The Nile by far is the best spot on the map.
Right.
All those water spots in the desert.
Yeah, and that's
Beautiful.
freshwater too, isn't it?
Yep, if they have the brown line around them, it's all fresh. If they've got this white and the light brown, that's all salt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. It's an easy way to tell. That's why some people, even for the desert ones, will go right up here as well to get a little bit of that fresh water up here. but you have such a long travel time to get to the cities. So unless you've got an express depot and you get a spot like right there or something, that one wouldn't be so bad. An express depot would take about, what, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to get up to Moscow, and you get one side of river. Oh, looks like it's time to move one of the Teslas. Oh, nope, not yet. Gotta wait till I get my fuel storage made too.
I'm just happy I was able to fucking smoke too goddamn soon.
Why? What'd you just do?
Goddamn fucking piece of shit ass. The fucking Star Atlas was working. It literally just worked on one, and then it fucking failed on the second one. Like, God. This is
Sorry.
really pissing me off, dude.
Is it a Star Atlas issue or a Solana issue?
Fuck if I know, dude. I don't know. I thought I fixed it the other day, but now it's doing it on like some of the ships and not other ships. Like, don't make me regret buying another one of your fucking ships, you little.
Oh,
cocksuckers.
you don't regret it. Remember that feeling of euphoria you had last night.
Oh my god, I was so pumped. Look at this, it's so beautiful. Dude, I bought a ship that's worth almost $1,000 for $250.
Yep.
Like, and it was the one that I wanted. It was the one that I was like, oh man, if I only had $1,000,
You
I would
wanted
buy
your
that ship.
You
I
wanted your
wanted this
space
ship.
caddy.
I wanted this ship so bad, dude. It is. It's a fucking space Cadillac, bro, with a shit ton of guns, a brig, so I can fucking throw people in the brig. Like, it's just cool.
All right. There we go. We can sell some pumpkins.
So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and let me refill that one, which is nice. And it gives me 36 Atlas a day.
There you go.
Not fucking bad. With the deal that I got on it, all I need is a little pump from Atlas, and I'll have this thing paid
Oh,
off
exactly.
in a fucking couple months.
Well, not even that. I mean, it's the whole paid off thing. It's not like a used vehicle, you know, that it depreciates so much after you
No,
get
it's
it.
only going to appreciate.
Yeah, exactly. So it itself is going to retain its value, plus everything you've made on top of it is just golden.
Yep. Yep. This guy gets it.
If I wasn't so addicted to Townstar, I'd probably have a pretty good fleet about now.
Honestly, like, especially right now, dude, a couple $100 will go a long ass way. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, everything is so cheap right now, dude.
But a couple hundred goes a long way in Townstar right now too.
I mean, yeah, but you kind of already have everything in Townstar, bro.
No, it's not just that though. I want to build up some more accounts for some other people too, to start scholaring, learning Townstar, and growing the knowledge base of really awesome players. But that's the only way this game is going to survive really, really long term, is if we bring more people in who get to play and have fun and earn money.
A lot of that will come with the Gala chain.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna be-
100%. Yeah.
That's gonna be a big pump.
Yep.
Whoa, why did I earn less town? Fuck you.
Because more people claimed. It's all about the distribution and how many points were claimed that day. So if they claim, you know, if there was 10,000 more points claimed, everybody's distribution gets pushed back a little bit further.
Oh, you know what it is? Is it fucking... I didn't put on my Express Depot, and so I missed out on that because I was... Yeah, that's the 0.6. That's
Oh, okay.
the 0.6
There you
that
go.
I'm missing. It's because I was trying to get credit for the graveyard, but because of gala likes to fuck you for a
Oh,
day
so
and a half.
you didn't actually, yeah. Well, it's not a day and a half. It's basically
It's
whenever
a day
you
and a fucking half, bro.
it's whenever you
I
buy it, it's the full claiming day. So if you buy it at 1
That's a bunch
hour
of bullshit.
before, you buy it 1 hour before the new cycle starts, you're not going to be able to claim it for the next 25 hours. If you go and do it 12 hours before the cycle starts, you're probably not going to be able to claim it for 36 hours.
And 36 hours is a day and a half.
And I just gave you another scenario where it was 25 hours.
I don't want to talk about that scenario. I want to talk about the scenario
that you
validates
wouldn't do.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you are a spin doctor on those things, right?
Oh man, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm pumped about winning a little bit of money in Townstar. Do you know when they pay out that money?
Last time it was about a week, so
Alright.
we're going to be looking at possibly with right before this next competition starts, maybe get the second week paid out, and then the third week will probably be, another 10 days from now.
So right now at Town, the only thing you can do is play to earn, right?
Correct. As well, you can also be trying to figure out a killer uniform build, but without the wheat stand, you might be in trouble.
Fucking elitists.
Well, you know what, Red? You and I might have to work out a deal. You get some decent fleet size going, and then maybe you'll have to trade me a Star Atlas ship or something for a full set of skins to really help you out. Because yeah, and honestly, you're going to be playing this next week, right? With only 2.5 days of grind.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, let's get you in the top 1,000 for sure.
That would be nice. What's that payout?
Oh, God.
150?
Beastie, you hear is it 150 for top 1,000 or 175? I can't remember.
I think it's 300 to 1,000. So it's 150.
No, the ranking.
Top 300 to 1,000.
Yeah, the ranking 300 to 1,000 pay 150.
Yeah, it's $150, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
150. Okay, that's not bad. For
Yeah,
2
so
days worth of work. Shit.
So yeah, if you shoot for anywhere between 300 and 1,000, there you go.
I think 10 skins can go up to top 300.
Drop
Yep.
it. Drop it, you little shit.
But it depends on the meta for sure.
Yeah. Now Red's gonna be all happy if they do something like the NFTs cause no utility.
Oh yeah, that'll really make me happy.
Yep, then you'll be able to actually go and build your random stuff and be doing a heck of a lot better than some other people.
Oh wait, you're serious?
No, I'm serious. I honestly would love to see that be the thing they drop on us. I think that would just be amazing.
I think in the future they definitely should. They should have like, you want to compete with NFTs because you have NFTs, cool. You want to, still have a chance without, your NFTs having utility, cool.
Yep.
I would like to see if they do that, however, you still get the daily payout, you know what I'm saying? Like your daily town rewards for having the NFTs.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure they definitely wouldn't say no rewards, no nothing, but
Right,
they would still have the
just
ability
not
to
having
to
the
claim them,
utility,
just not the
like-
utility. Yeah, that would be
Yeah, that would
amazing.
be interesting. I'd be pretty good with that.
What I would honestly really love is to see a whole new server that's a no NFT server.
That's what I just said.
Well, no, I'm saying like a weekly competition one that runs in tandem with the other weekly competition.
Okay, maybe I wasn't clear. That's
Okay.
exactly what I meant.
Okay. I thought you meant like just change the meta up once in a while so that people don't get the bonuses from NFTs in the normal competition is what I thought you were meaning. No, I mean, and that one wouldn't even have to have a huge prize pool either. You just go and see what people can do with no NFTs. I can almost guarantee people like BTB and us will be looking at some of those winners going, dude, you rock. Come on over.
Dude, BTB is fucking. I'm starting to get all kinds of respect for them, dude.
Oh yeah, they are
They're-
grinders.
Yeah, they're beasts. They're beasts in spider tanks, and they just got first place in that last round, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know. I only played Spider Tanks one day last week and got $100
No, no,
bucks.
no. I'm Townstar. That
Oh
fucking
yeah, Hello World.
first place was, yeah,
He's
Hello
up there
World.
all the time.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Hello World coordinator Dane Enoch. Those guys are hella good and have some pretty good bags.
I imagine.
No, but it's honestly this next week we might see a huge difference in the leaderboards because they were also major uniform producers, and a lot of those guys are probably going to be playing on the play to earn servers to get the big uniform payouts. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to do that. There we go. I might have to sell sugar.
Io faccio niente. Non piace.
Making gas now. I suppose I could put on auto sell for the night and just let it go, but I love tweaking the builds. Yeah, look at all that map that we still get to use and it's already cleared. Oh, you scrub.
Fuck, dude, I'm not gonna be able to stay up late enough to run all these goddamn Pegas.
Put them on the market.
I guess.
Don't worry, I'm running 7 a day myself right now.
I ain't got that kind of time, dude. Not on days like this. Tomorrow I'll have time to run it, but
Yep.
not today, dude. It's too much. It's
No,
too
I use the mobile app and I run one, then I click on the next one, run it, and I just go up and down until I've got them all down to about 10, and then if I got some extra time, I'll run them to 0, but usually I go and start playing Townstar once I get them to 10. And it's something I can idly do while like doing dishes or doing laundry. Oh, did you see I was in good company, Red?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you see I was in good company when Farmer Michelle in the Townstar discussion was telling people how the whole reporting and ledger is really working, and me, Dane, and Hello World got mentioned as being reported for cheating all the time, but she can confirm we're not.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay,
That's always a good feeling, dude.
I've arrived.
I love that feeling, like when I was fucking playing first-person shooters.
Yep.
And people were like,
Yo, you're
cheating,"
modding,
and I'm
you're
like,
cheating, yep.
Yeah, the fuck I'm not, bitch. Like, it feels so good. It's like, yeah, I'm so good you think I'm cheating.
Well, no, and the funny thing is, though, is I've streamed, I've put up videos, people have seen me scroll through my NFTs. It's, you know, it's anybody, if they wanted to look, could see. I'm all about sharing the knowledge. I don't want to hide anything. I want everybody to have the most knowledge possible for Townstar to be the best they can be. Even if it means they beat me.
That's respectable as fuck, dude, because, like, you've spent a lot of time and continue to spend a lot of time doing the research and, you know, figuring out the best builds. And, like, for you to freely share that information, like, that is really, really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, and
you know, like
it's something that grows
I get
organically
sharing,
too.
Well, yeah, and I get you sharing with us, like, you know, we're your fucking guildmates, but to just share with everyone, that's pretty bold. I like that.
Nope, and I honestly, you know, that's the whole thing we go with. Team is all. Pressure makes diamonds. If someone goes and sees something I do, or I share something with them, and they go and beat me, well, that's awesome, great. Now I just have to go and be better. And then when I get better, you'll end up being better too.
Yep. Iron sharpens iron, bro.
Exactly. Speaking of which, did you ever finish it?
No, and I'm pissed off.
Sorry, I know you've been busy.
Well, it's cause like, okay, so I could have done it last. I was supposed to do it last Wednesday. This last Wednesday, and he couldn't make it because he had to do some fucking GM shit. And so hopefully, my plan is this Tuesday I'm gonna go out there, cause like I'm now good friends with his kids too. Like his kids are cool people. One of them I've made it my personal mission to get him laid. Dude, this kid's 21 years old, ain't ever had a fucking girlfriend. Like, he never got some poontang. Like,
Hey, that's gonna be my son.
I'm gonna get that fucking kid's dick wet, dude. I'm gonna do it.
Everybody, Red Samurai. Now we love you, Red. I just like giving the disclaimers. Like, did you see on the last YouTube video I even put up, like, by the way, our friend Red stopped by for some color commentary, hence the age restriction.
You're welcome.
Oh, exactly.
I tell everyone, like, look, I don't care if you fucking stream with me, my voice. Like, it really doesn't bother me. I have nothing to hide.
But just
like,
beware.
Yeah, just know that I'm probably not going to censor myself at all. So
no, I think I would actually love to see how difficult it would be for you to actively try. It would be funny, I think.
What, to censor myself?
To actively try, just to see how tough it would be.
I've tried. I don't like doing it.
No, I mean, you don't have to. I just think it'd be funny.
I mean, I censor myself a fair bit at work. Every once in a while, my boss is like, dude, you gotta dial it back.
Yeah, we are a bar, but...
Yeah, like... And it's funny because, like, every once in a while I'll slip and, like, cuss. And then, like, I'll look down and there'll be a kid staring at me like,
oh, yeah.
Did you just say that? And I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I forgot there were little ones in here. Because it's a bar, but it's also a restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking pizza bar, dude. Like, you're probably gonna hear some cussing. And here's my fucking thoughts on that while we're on the topic.
While we're talking about it.
Right? Like, we live in a day and age where there is so much cussing and access to just obscene material on the internet.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
these kids with fucking cell phones. Like, you think that, like, every once in a while I have a parent look at me and be like,
I can't believe you just had that happen.
I can't believe you just said the fuck word.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
I can almost guarantee your 10-year-olds, yeah.
fuck word, right? And I'm like, at the same time, you know, your kid has a fucking cell phone in his hand. You think they've never heard fuck? Like, no, instead of having the whole world have to police themselves for your kid, just maybe, I don't know, raise your fucking kid right.
Hey,
and like, just know that, hey, there's shit out there in the world that's gonna happen. You don't need to be a part of it.
Yep.
You don't need to actively say every fucking word you hear. You're not a goddamn parrot. You know? Teach the fucking kids to think for themselves.
Past 4 or 5, they're not a parrot. 4, 5, 6, they're parrots, no matter what. But I understand completely. My kids, I swear around them all the time. They know that it's just me.
Yeah,
it's me using adjectives that are a little stronger, and they know not to use it themselves.
My buddy's kids are fucking, I think 5 and 7 respectively.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I've cussed around them. I try not to, but it still happens. And they're not fucking going to school and saying fucking shit and piss and fucking whatever.
Yep.
You know, like, because he raised them right. He's like, look, you're gonna hear people use this language, and like, that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, other people are gonna do their own thing. You know.
I told my kids too. It's a rite of passage at 17. I won't stop you from speaking how you want. It's like before that, some people find it disrespectful, but no, once you made it to 17 years of life, I think you've earned the right to swear when you want to.
Yeah, and well, the fact of the matter is they're gonna do it anyway.
Oh
Like,
yeah, they just won't
the
let you
second they
know
hit like
about it.
13, 14, they're just not gonna cuss around you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, instead, just let them fucking say what they want. And when they're at home, fucking hell. I had some parents in our bar the other day, and
And this is 40-year-old Red Samurai who has never had kids.
yeah, God no. Do I look stupid to you?
No, but you're giving parenting advice.
Well, the thing is all of my friends have kids. I've
I
been
know,
around
I know,
kids.
but there's
I'm
a huge
Uncle
difference
fucking Red,
between
dude.
being uncle and being parent. Huge
Oh,
difference.
it's such a great difference. Are you kidding me?
It is a
is
great
so...
difference.
Oh, dude. Oh, you shit your pants? Let's go find mommy and daddy. Oh, you're having a fucking tantrum? Let's go find mommy and daddy. They'd love to deal with you. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I get to have fun with them. I get to play with them. I get to fucking drop it. Good boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to do all the cool shit with them, build Legos, play ball.
I love
You
how
know
you
what I
say
mean?
cool
Like,
shit and the first thing you go to is build Legos. That's awesome.
it's because my buddy is like, he's got a problem, dude. Like, he's constantly buying Legos.
Hey, that's not a
And,
problem.
like,
No, that's a hobby. That's not a problem.
dude, he has so many, bro. And, like, I think he's, like, on some, like, Lego
Spectrum?
has some sort of, like,
Oh.
VIP fucking, like, oh, you've put some of our employees' kids through college. You get special access to stuff, right? Dude, they suck him off. They're like, we know you got money, and we know you're gonna spend it with us, so we're gonna take care of you.
So you're saying like the setup Will Ferrell had in the Lego movie, right? Oh, please tell me you at least saw the Lego movie.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
Lego movie. I'm not sure exactly what you're referencing though.
The whole city he had set up in the basement and oh, you have to go take a look again.
Alright, so I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna put a refinery here. That's gonna be my jet fuely fuel.
Well, you don't need to do that right now.
Boop.
Because we don't know if
I don't need to do anything I don't want to do.
this is true.
Doing it because it pays my fucking daily payout that much faster because I need to make 1,500 and I need to do that before I have an hour to do that before I go to sleep. Unless I want to just let it run all night, which is a legitimate possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do that, then my Ethereum miner runs slower. So it's like guaranteed money. I'd like to be able to do both. I don't want to be able. I want to do this daily thing, get it done, and then I can have my.
Well, you watched the wool thing or part of it the other day. I mean, you can honestly just go straight to wool. The wool rush with no NFTs. I mean, you saw me set up all those sheep pens and meadows last night, right? Or if not, you can go check it out whenever and just, go to a layout like that. It doesn't take a huge amount of time. And then you can do that day one once the monthly servers come back to being monthly. You can go right to wool yarn with it, and then you can just let it run, an hour a day, even at the last days of the week, because you'll get enough from sale of wool yarn to claim everything.
Well, at some time, yeah. At one point, like you and I need to like.
Yeah,
sit
we
down.
will.
I need to pull out some fucking pen and paper.
Well, like I told you, what we'll do is we'll make a session.
Like...
We'll make a private session, you and I, where we'll just record it, so that once you get all your questions out, we get it all set up, and then you go to sleep, and then you forget about it the next day. You'll be able to view the video later.
There you go.
At your own convenience when I'm probably sleeping.
Will be involved.
I really need to have another beer night. It's been a long time. And by long time, I mean about 7 years.
It's too bad you live too far away, man. Like, bro, I have been loving, like, because the town is small enough that, like, people in the service industry, like, they almost all know each other. All the bartenders know each other. It's like a whole, it's weird. It's like this fucking it's like a gang that you're a part of once you're in it. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
wild. Like I was so when we were done with the shift tonight, we went and had a couple beers and some burgers at this bar, and my boy Johnny was working, and I was like, "What up, Johnny? How you doing, man?" He's like, "Fuck it." He paid for our next round, and it's just cool. Like when he comes into my bar, I always hook him up with at least a free round, or and it's just this kind of like everyone scratches each other's back, and it's
Yep.
just kind of cool, man. Like and you get to know each other real quick because you're like, even if you've never been to my bar, like, oh, cool. I talked to you and like, oh yeah, I work at this bar, and he's like, oh cool, well, here, your next round's on me, and I'm like, yeah, I got you. You come into my bar, I'll hook you up next time you're there. It's rad.
Right?
I fucking love it, and it doesn't cost me anything. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And to be honest, it doesn't cost the bar anything, because here's the thing: if they come in and buy fucking 2-3 rounds, and one round was paid for, like they're still making shit tons of money, dude. Do you have any idea the markup on alcohol? It's stupid.
It is. Why do you think I never go to bars? So I pay someone else to pour my drink.
Well, that's just it. When you're in the industry, I almost pay what I would pay fucking buying my own beers
Yep.
and drinking at home. But now I get to go out and drink at bars and fucking talk to people. It's fun. But yeah, dude, I like it. I'm not making as much money as I would if I was like, still doing corporate sales and shit, but honestly, I'm really fucking happy. Like, I have a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I've met some pretty cool fucking people. Like, I really, really enjoy it.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
But yeah, I have fun with this Town Star. Like, I'm mostly just fucking around. I haven't taken it to the serious level that I want to, but just fucking around, I made $75. Like,
Yep,
imagine if I
exactly.
would have put forth some fucking effort and like done my homework and done a little bit of research, and
Yeah, well,
like
you would
I
have been
would
able to
be
double that. No problem.
easy, dude, easy.
You get skins, maybe even possibly more.
I do need skins. I want the skins.
Yep. And sadly, that's the tough thing, because without having the Gala chain or the DYR or GYRI or whatever it's called, I just keep thinking MRCI from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles whenever I hear it, but that's just me. But yeah, once that comes
What
out,
were
it'll
we calling it the other day? Geary, Gyro?
yeah, it's like
No,
Yuri. It's GYRI.
Geary. Yeah, Gary. That's what it was. Gary.
But yeah, I mean, once that comes out, it'll be much easier to get those skins. But right now, to try to buy just each one individually off OpenSea, it's so much.
Yeah, dude, the fucking gas fees are ridiculous.
And even if you buy the bundles, yeah, you can get a little bit reduced gas, but the gas goes up for the bundles too.
Does it?
Yeah, the more items that is transferring, the gas does go up. But it's not like when I was looking at bundles, it wasn't like a one-to-one.
Individual gas prices.
Yeah, it's not like a one-to-one. It goes up at a certain percentage over each one. I just never went and figured it out. But yeah, you go and buy one or you buy 10, you're paying a lot or gas
but
for
it's
the 10.
shitty because okay, so like even if I were to give you fucking $100 for 10 skins, you know what I mean, $10 a pop or whatever. Well, I guess I technically only need 9, but I would still need to pay gas fees for that shit.
Yeah, but it's still not that bad because of the fact that if I go right to the Gala site and do it from there, they go and basically do it in batches so that they can give you the lower rate. So I mean, I'm not paying the true Ethereum gas price. I mean, yeah, it's going to be somewhere between it's going to be somewhere between $5 to $10 for every skin to get transferred.
See, I did not know that.
But it's not going to be like OpenSea where you're going to be looking at $15 every 15 to 20 for every skin transferred.
Okay, talk to me about build order. If I have 4 things that are queued to build, what does it?
no real
What
rhyme or
dictates the
reason.
fucking priority, dude? Like sometimes it does it in
Okay,
order of like
just
when
think
I
whatever is the
click to buy
worst
it.
way for them to build it is the way they're gonna build it.
Fuck, dude, it really feels like that sometimes. Like it's
It does, yes.
fucking annoying, dude. It's really fucking annoying. Say, why the fuck are you red? Is it just because you're near this industrial?
What's red?
These tree farms, dude, they're in the
Remember,
red.
a lot of the industrial stuff is 4 tiles.
4, 3, 2, 0. Okay. That makes sense. Do water plants count? Water pumps count as industrial too?
No, there's no shade or pollution for them.
But the refineries.
The refinery is 4.
Yeah, so it's adding
And
2
so,
of those fuckers.
and even then too, with that, if you've got 1 shade and 1 pollution from the refinery, it's insta red timer.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can just let this go for a while. I'll probably just stop the stream. We can still keep chatting throughout the night, but I'm just going to let this run idle, and I don't think people are going to really care just watching the money and stars go up. And then, once I get a bug up my butt, I'll just start building towards uniforms. I really hope a lot of people get in on this quick build next week, because I honestly think the top 2,000 is going to be easier next week because so many people are going to be trying for the big money for uniforms. And I think it's going to be so easy if we can get people in here, get them set up with a decent kind of idea of what to do. I mean, granted, we're not even going to know what to do until an hour before, so it'll be tough to get everybody situated. But anybody that has a little bit of knowledge of Townstar, I think they can get the top 2,000 no problem next week. We know Red's gonna, but we also know Red's gonna make it top 1,000.
I'm gonna try, dude.
No, you will. You will. You half-assed it this week, and you got $75.
And I missed out on like damn near a whole day, dude.
Yep.
Like I missed out on that whole initial rush. I didn't get the best spot.
And that was on a
spot in the desert.
and that was a
wasn't even near the ocean.
That was a 3.5 day timer too. So when you did that, you lost almost a quarter of the time, and you still
Yeah.
got top 2,000.
That is pretty cool.
Now, if you just sit for, actually get the
I
land
ate
grab.
in that bitch though. I mean, I like literally the last day I got into 1904. Like I fucking just crossed the finish line, tires smoking and screeching. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Right.
I mean, I didn't even have all the fucking spots filled until like I don't know, maybe the last 12 hours.
I didn't even have all the spots filled for most of the week, because once you get that industrial going, it's tough to figure out stuff for those spots if you haven't had it pre-ready for it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll let the wood build up here before I start lumber. But no, I'm honestly, after just even playing around with this build, I'm probably going to be perusing OpenSea for some candy shops. I like it again. I mean, I don't know if it can compete with oak barrels, but I had more fun tooling around with it than I do oak barrels.
That was one of the first builds I did. Was
candy canes?
Yeah, well, so what I did is I watched a video. I don't remember who it was. It might have even been On Chain Gaming. Where
for the Sugar Rush, yeah.
He shows the Sugar Rush because I was like, okay, well, I guess I should figure out a rush. And he had this video on it, and I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a chance. And so I did that, and then I was like, oh wait, what's the next step? Like, what can I make more than that? I already have all these sugarcane going. And that was with no NFTs. All I had was the Express Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And I came real close to I wanted to buy that candy shop so bad. Oh, and it was so expensive. It was like, I think the cheapest one was like $1,500, and I'm like doing
Yep.
the math to try and justify it. I'm like, oh, if I need money. I ain't like, I don't know.
Nope, no, I'm with playing around with this, seeing what we can do. I mean, if you can avoid building the power plant as long as possible, it's a pretty viable rush for low NFTs. I mean, I don't think it's going to be as good or as quick to get people where they need to for industrial. Well, it would be quick for industrial, but you have to actually manage it a little bit better, because if you don't have the NFTs, each one of these takes 150,000. So I mean, even if you can throw up one, on top of that, it takes them that long to create it. So you are sitting there waiting for over, 330 seconds for it to get one candy cane built. So if you
Yeah, it takes
don't have the
time.
shop, it takes a long time. They pay well and they give good stars, but if you don't have the shop, it's not going to be near as good as flour or wool. But yeah, before I get going too far here and I have to set another 4-hour video up on YouTube, I just want to thank everybody that came here for joining. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, and as always, love y'all.
Love you.
Perfect, Red. That was the last thing